Oh, hi. Hi, guys. Um, Welcome to ENGN3390 Mechatronic Computer-Aided Product Development. You're going to be seeing a lot of me in the course, I hope. You're going to see a lot of me sitting here. I'm in my office in Stratford, and as you can see behind me, I have new bookshelves. I built them over the holidays, and they're not quite finished. They're going to get painted, so feel free to give me some commentary on how you think they're doing. I really want to spend a lot of time actually interacting with you in this course. Now, I realize that this is all going to be virtual, so you're going to be looking at me on a small screen, whether it's your tablet or your iPhone or your laptop, whatever. I hope that I can hold your attention long enough from all the other things drawing it away, but I realize what life is like nowadays. So I've structured the course so that most of the learning content is in the form of 10 to 20 minute videos. If I get up to 20 minutes, I feel really bad about that because I figure it's taking too long. Those videos will be there for you. I am not hiding them. I'm not putting them away after a certain period of time. You are all third year and fourth year engineering students, and I trust you to, want to learn this stuff. Certainly, we've got lots of interesting content in this course to get through. Now, you're going to find that there's a lot of struggling, but that's the way it is. You're learning something that's difficult. Some people have it easier than others, but that doesn't mean that it's not attainable for everybody. You'll see that I go through a lot of my videos where I leave the fumbling bits that I do in because that's honest. I can only teach this course because I've used all of these tools that we're going to encounter. I've done this before, and still, every time I come up with a new design or I create a new CAD model or something, it's a struggle. Now maybe that's just me, but I think not. That's realistic. That if you watch videos or someone tells you, oh, you just do this, this, and this, and this, and that, and it works, it's not really the way it is. So I'm going to be trying to give you the real story on how to learn and how to structure your practice as an engineer. We're going to be focusing really in 3 sections of the course. The first part of the course is going to be some tutorials on using solid modeling in CAD in SolidWorks. Now, I know there's other tools out there. I'm happy to talk about them, but because the Faculty of Engineering has a license for SolidWorks for you to use, that's what we'll be working in. However, I've extensively used Autodesk Inventor. I've extensively used Solid Edge. I've used a little bit of Onshape, not as much, and a few others as well. So I'm familiar with other packages. And they all have their pluses and minuses. If we focus on one and you can gain a certain capability in the one tool of SolidWorks, then you can much more easily, I won't say easily, you can much more easily branch out into other tools. Now, we're not just going to be working on drawing stuff or modeling stuff in CAD because, frankly, designing things are about making things. And too many junior engineers spend all of their time in a CAD model and are very surprised to find the first time they build something that it doesn't work as it was intended. I have a lot of samples behind me of things I've designed or am currently designing, which that's the bone pile there of stuff that hasn't worked. I've got a bigger bone pile. You can't see it. It's behind the camera. It's a terrible mess. But we're going to try and work you through, first of all, developing the CAD skills to make realistic CAD models or solid models, and then you'll have an opportunity to build them. and then see how the real build is different from the model. Only by doing that can you become a better designer, a better modeler. Now, the other thing that we're going to be getting into is finite element modeling. And you'll see I use the acronym FEA because that's what's used, finite element analysis. Make no mistake, it's analysis. So design is a different step in the engineering process from analysis. They're coupled very tightly, but they're different things. So I want you to enjoy the course. I certainly want to talk with you a lot. It will be all virtual like this, but I think you'll find that we'll do some cool stuff. I also very strongly believe that this mode of education delivery can eventually be better than the face-to-face. I know that may be hard to believe because right now you're the expert in this, but you're the expert in an evolution of this from the other professors and me. We're learning all the time. And hopefully we'll learn and we'll do it better and better. I'm totally open to listen to suggestions. They may be right, they may be wrong. I may take them now, I may take them later, whatever, but I really respect what you have to say and I want to hear what you have to say. With regards to the course content, as I said, it's going to be all virtual, but I also said at the very outset, you're going to see a lot of me. And you're going to see a lot of me in different formats. Now, the first thing that we're going to do in the first week of the course, which is starting January 11th, is to set up 3 separate times through the week that you can meet with me synchronously. So that won't be lectures. In fact, if I start lecturing, I'll try to cut myself off and get you to talk. Those are going to be question and answer meetings. Ask me anything. And I actually mean ask me anything. Even if it's not about the course or whatever. I'm an open book. So those will be your chance to explain what you've been up to, talk about the challenges, and ask me to help. That's what I'm here for. That will be separate from the content delivery, which will be pre-recorded. So I've already got a whole set of lectures out there in a kind of an online book form for you to start going through. That's all on the first section of the course, which is CAD. And then once we get to about the midterm break section, you'll have finished the first project. You will be in line to 3D print stuff, and then we'll move on to the finite element analysis, and then finally the comparison of the FEA with the physical prototypes to see how close both of them are. So I hope you're going to find this is going to be an enjoyable, a fun course. I know you're going to find it will be rewarding. I know you're going to find that it will be challenging. That's all good. I really am looking forward to this. The first thing is on January 11th that we get started. We get started in a couple of face-to-face meetings. You'll go through the syllabus before then, and I hope you have a look now at the syllabus. It's on Moodle, as is the whole first section of the course. And you'll see that the projects are laid out there. Those are defined. Due dates are there. The 1-paragraph instruction for what I'm expecting of you is there. Even my expectation for the grading scheme is there. I'm not changing anything in those. I may make them easier, probably not, because I want to see you get challenged. Everything through the course will be helping me to help you to understand and define what those projects will be. Have a look at the syllabus. And I look forward to talking with you in a Zoom meeting in the first week. You'll see on Moodle in the announcements, I'll put out a prospective schedule for when those will happen and links for how to access them. Between now and then, have a great week, and looking forward to seeing you virtually through the semester. Thanks a lot.